So welcome to another video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander, and today we just wanted to announce that we are part of an affiliate program with a company called Metallic Dice Games. That's right, we don't play just war games here, that's just what we make videos on. We do play a lot of RPGs in our spare time and other board games. Metallic Dice Games make, obviously, metallic dice. They make a lot of custom plastic dice, and they make other, I think they have some rare stone dice as well. Very unique, very nice and well-produced dice. I've been using their dice for about 3 years now, and Grant's picked up some over the past couple of years as well. They're very high quality, but they've recently expanded their operations, and they offered us and you guys all a discount. So if you go to their web store, you can get 10% off of everything in there if you enter the code TPADICE at checkout, and the TPA and the D are all capitalized. I'll throw that up on the screen, but even easier than that, there'll be a link to their web store below, and I'll put the code down there as well. But just wanted to show you, these are some products that they sent us to kind of show off, but I'll also show you all of my other ones of theirs that I have here in just a second. So this is a dice tray. If you've played a lot of board games and RPGs, you might be quite familiar with these. So this is a really nice velveteen lining here, and it's leather on the back. You can see it's embossed. These are separate sections held together by leather, and these corners pop up so that you have a mobile dice tray that you can use. That is also, and this is quite important if you're using their metallic dice, quite quiet. If you're using, like I have, this is my dice tower I normally use, and it's very painful to listen to and I'm going to damage it. So using a nice tray like they provide, that's a really nice way to do that if you're using hardcore dice as well. So we've got a couple dice sets we'll look at. To start with, we have this mini set. And mini sets are kind of, they're pretty cute, but you can see the numbers here are very clear on them. These have a nice kind of black and white feel to them, but a nice little mini polyhedral set. These are plastics, so these are quite a fun little dice set. So I appreciate those. I actually have a good number of these. I use a lot of mini D6s for some of my smaller solitaire games. They also sent over, so we have a regular polyhedral set here. And in this one, this is set 175. So we have a D10, we have two D10s, a D20, sorry, did I say that? D20, two D10s, one of which so I use for percentiles. We got a D4, a D6, a D12, and a D8. And you can see here, let me see if we can't hold these up. These actually have kind of a glitter in them. These are very fancy sparkly dice, but they're a really nice color to play with. Now, this is a set of their metallic dice. And they don't all look like this. I'll show you some of my personal ones and we can kind of compare. This one, these have kind of they've got that rose gold copper look to them, but they have black in the faces, and then the numbers are again that metallic. These are full metal. These weigh quite a lot. These are very substantial. If I drop these on the table, they make a loud clatter. So you do want to be, you know, you got to pick your battles on this of where and when you're going to roll them. But these are very, very nice. What I like about these is that they have good kind of staying power. I've played with some that kind of chip and rust over time. Well, not rust, but they kind of get a sheen over time. So far, my ones that I've had for a long time haven't done that. So those are metal ones, very, very nice. And then these I thought were very cool. I've not seen these before, and I inspect their booths at every convention I go to. So I think these are quite new. So here it's a full polyhedral set, but if you look inside of these, I don't know how they do it. It's miraculous. Let's get one where you can kind of see where there's fewer numbers. Maybe we can look at this D6. Inside here there's these like what looks like pearls. They've either put something in there or blown something in. They have some way of constructing these, but they have these pearlescent balls inside. That's just a very unique looking set of dice. I don't know, I thought those were pretty neat. So those are ones that they sent us, which we're very grateful for. Those are nice when we use those. The ones that I regularly use So I have 2 of these blue D6s that I use. I just like the color of these. But what's really nice about these also glow in the dark. I never play RPGs in the dark, but it's super fun to play around with the UV reactive. I also have in here these. They're just my regular set of D6s. They have blue numbers on them, but this kind of white and grey is it's quite reminiscent of this pattern. This is a little bit darker, but I just wanted a nice set of D6s. I like the uniform. And again, this same background, but here it is with purple numbers on my D20. And this is quite a lightweight plastic. Then I've got a couple of metal ones here. And the metal D20s are really nice weight. This one I wanted because it's very clean. If you look here, the numbers are very, well, let's see if I can get it in the light. It's very easy to read these, and I wanted something that was just classic in a way, and it's got really nice weight to it, so when I'm rolling my 20s, critting orcs, it feels good. And the percentiles, the D10s, are something I really like from this company, especially the metal ones, because look how bold the numbers are. I've so many D20s have quite small or spindly numbers, and I like to be able to read mine from afar, roll it, there's no confusion. I really like the dice on those. I do have a couple other D10s, so here's a comparison. If you look at these 2 dice, they're both metal. This is a much more light silver, this is a very dark grey, kind of like almost like a carbon looking. So, and I have a D20 in that color as well, because dark with light numbers, light with dark numbers, I want to see the difference, and I think the dark with the light numbers is easier for me to see, so this is something I use regularly as well. And here's one of my favorite sets that I got from them. These are flame-tipped titanium dice. I don't think they're actually made of titanium, I'm not sure, but they have that flame-tipped look to them. And I saw these, I think 3 years ago at a con, and I was like, I have to have these. So I picked up a few. You can see from my D8s and D6s, at the time I was playing a cleric, and a D20. These are just, I love the look of these. It's, I'm a dice nut. I have more dice than I care to admit, but it's something that looks cool and it's fun to play with. I enjoy those. So those are all the dice from this company that I have. Grant's got, I think he's got a few of these. And some other metal ones as well. But I like the dice from this company. I'm always going over to their booths and ogling them. Go to their web store. If you're interested in anything, use the code TPADICE. Again, TPADICE, and the TPAD is capitalized. You get a 10% discount, and of that, we do get a bit of a kickback. So everyone wins. You get great dice, you get a better price, helps us out as well. But also, it's nice to give MDG some love because they've been supporting my RPG success over the past few years without having known it. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. Go check out their website. I've been Alexander from theplayersaid.com.